What is happening right now? There are a lot of huge changes that are being made to President Biden's Build Back Better bill by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. The Internal Revenue Service has also just announced that they are now in a crisis. Friends, remember, I'm always here every day for this community. As your daily advocate, I want to help everyone, including seniors, Social Security, SSI, RRB, and VA beneficiaries, to stay up to date on the latest, most reliable and accurate news on the next round of stimulus checks. So please, friends, do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you so much, friends. Alrighty, everyone. So here is some wonderful news. Oregon Democrats are reviving a proposal to provide essential workers who stayed on the job throughout the crisis with a one-time stimulus payment of up to $1,000. Workers would be eligible for the bonus check if they worked an average of at least 20 hours per week in person from April to December 2020, made less than $22 an hour or $42,900 per year, and have not already received a bonus or hazard pay from the state for working during the crisis. Workers would be eligible for the bonus if they worked an average of at least 20 hours per week in person. During a House committee meeting, Democratic Representative Andrea Valderrama said that lawmakers were seeking clarification from the Employment Department on the number of workers who could qualify, but initial analysis had identified at least 230,000 Oregon eligible workers. Friends, I know that right now can be a very difficult time for many Americans, so it's really wonderful to hear that some lawmakers are taking action for the American people. The proposal is a pared-down version of a bill that Democratic lawmakers floated last spring that would have set aside federal stimulus money to pay essential workers up to $2,000 in stimulus payments and provide a $1,200 payment to unemployed Oregon residents to work in frontline jobs by last fall. Lawmakers were unable to push that bill over the finish line during a busy legislative session last year. But Democrats have vowed at the time to take up the initiative once again in 2022. Funding for the stimulus payments could come from the federal American Rescue Plan funds and state general fund money. It has been reported that funding could support payments of up to $1,000. Friends, I truly do hope that all states decide to put forward some state stimulus check legislation, because I know, friends, that there are many people all over our country that could really use more stimulus relief money right now. The Internal Revenue Service is also having a difficult time. The IRS had more than 11 million unprocessed tax returns left over from the most challenging year that taxpayers ever experienced, and will begin the upcoming filing season already behind. According to a report from the National Taxpayer Advocate, the processing delays could be as bad and potentially worse this year. This crisis created new challenges for the agency and brought in additional work. Congress tasked the IRS with sending out billions of dollars in economic relief benefits, like the stimulus payments and monthly enhanced child tax credit payments. Those challenges exacerbated existing problems at the Internal Revenue Service, created by long-time underfunding. Friends, I just think it's really ridiculous how behind the IRS is. Our government definitely needs to address the issues that the IRS is facing. Treasury Department officials warned earlier this week that taxpayers could experience delays this year when they file their 2021 federal tax returns. The IRS will start accepting them on Monday, January 24th. And as of mid-December, the agency had nearly 9 million unprocessed individual returns and more than 3 million business returns left over from last year. It also had nearly 5 million pieces of unanswered mail. When taxpayers had a question, they had enormous difficulty connecting with someone at the IRS who would be able to assist them. Customer service representatives only answered 11% of the roughly 282 million telephone calls that the agency received last year. The number of calls more than doubled compared with the year before. Many taxpayers tried to use the Where's My Refund online tool about 130 million more times than the previous year just to check the status of their payment. But the online tool cannot always provide a helpful answer. It does not explain why a return may be approved but not sent, the reason for the delay, and where the return is in the process, or what needs to be done, causing millions of taxpayers in the dark for months. Friends, I know that this is really frustrating because many Americans rely on their tax refund check to pay off some of their bills or simply to buy groceries. Friends, the keyword for this video is January. If you would like to enter tomorrow's $100 Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like my videos. Comment below this keyword. And also, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much, friends. While taking on that extra work, the Internal Revenue Service processed most of the returns that were filed electronically in a timely manner. The processing of paper returns was more likely to be delayed. So friends, what are your thoughts on all of this? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below.
Well, I think you all can count who's for and against each vote, whether it's changes to the Senate rules or supporting these voting bills themselves. And I think it's very people publicly know where senators stand at this point in time. We will leave it to, and we'll work in lockstep with him, Leader Schumer, to determine what the next steps are here. And I know he's spoken a bit to that. But ultimately, this is about continuing to press to move forward on the protection of voting rights and to use it as a moment to elevate this issue as an important issue for people across the country. And of course, any senator is going to be put in the position of determining what side of history they're going to stand on. And that's, I guess, the purpose of a vote.
The president also spoke about voter subversion when he spoke to reporters.
Yeah.
But neither the Freedom to Vote Act nor the John Lewis Voting Rights Act deal with subversion. They're focused more on suppression. Would the president want to see Democrats, if this process does move forward in the future, address laws in these 19 states, some of which would potentially allow for the overturning of a free and fair election?
Well, the John Lewis Voting Rights Act, actually in Section 112, actually makes it illegal for state officials to willfully fail or refuse to certify the aggregate tabulations of votes or certify the election of the candidates receiving sufficient such votes to be elected to office. That is obviously addressing a root problem we're seeing in laws in many states across the country. And what these laws are meant to do is provide some fundamental baselines for protections for voters, and that's an important part of doing it. Obviously, there's more you will continue to build from there, but that's an important...
That's the end of this daily stimulus update video. Thank you so much, friends, for joining me here today. Please do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and share this video with your friends and family if they need more reliable and accurate stimulus news information. Thank you so much, friends, and have a very, very blessed Thursday.